feel that was the time to go after him. I have done that before, but I think everyone knew we weren't sharp early on. I think we just, we made some plays. We had our moments in the second period where we looked like we might take over, but we just, we're a little bit late, a little bit. Just the pace of our game just wasn't there at times, and they made a couple plays and scored. But I think we really responded at the beginning of the third with we raised the pace of our game. We played much faster and more physical, and got some pucks to the net, and they went in. A few of them went in. Where earlier on maybe they could have went in too, but it was a good character performance, I thought. The third, anyway.
Did you like your team's game up until the third?
Not particularly, no.
Because it seemed, there was that little thing between the benches when you guys went off after the second period. Did your team have confidence going into the third, or was there something that had to be said in the locker room?
Oh no, we got a lot of confidence. We just have to play as we should. We didn't in the first two periods, and but we felt like if we could somehow find a way to turn it on, that we had a good chance to come back. There's some nights where you do turn it on and it just doesn't matter. It's too big a hole to climb out of. But we give ourselves a chance. We got some pucks to go in the net, and it was things broke right there.
4 goals, I think, in less than 4 minutes. Might be the fastest you've had to 4 this year, at least. Just kind of snowballed. What do you put that one on? Those quick ones?
Well, we had a real good first shift, and we just kind of got after it there in the beginning. And again, you get a puck to go in. Maybe on another night that puck doesn't go in, and we don't quite execute, and then that doesn't happen. But we just really fed off the momentum, and felt like on this night we kind of needed a spark. We're a little bit flat, and we got one, and then we just kind of kept the momentum going.
This is the second game where you guys have scored in clusters. You got 3 in the first against Manitoba, and now 4 in the third tonight. How does that momentum play into a factor? How did they get that without that first goal?
Yeah, well, I think that's one thing that we could get better at is, really opening the floodgates on teams. I think, as we get a little more depth in our team, we can really like to see us come at teams in waves, and we did that tonight. And sometimes when you do that, you get a couple freebies, and maybe we did.
You guys have several players on streaks. Clendenning has 7-point streaks in the past 3 games. D. Domenico's on an 8-game streak. Highmore has 3 points in the 2 games since he's been back. So, there is some kind of depth there.
Yeah, I think team success brings individual success, and I think we've got these guys that we have decided they want to play fun games. They want to play big games. They want to be in the playoffs, and they're willing to pay the price. It's still not perfect, but overall we play hard, and for the most part we play the right way, and then all of a sudden you got guys putting up numbers and all of a sudden having good seasons. So that's nice to see.
Talk about getting hot at the right time. You guys as a team right now.
Yeah. Playing well. I think it's just finding that consistency. It's mostly away from the puck. We've had all year, we have stretches where we look tremendous with the puck. Second period, holding the puck down in their end for, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, 3 minutes at a time, drawing penalties. I think where we have not been good enough is just being able to weather the storm, surviving those times in the game where you're under pressure. And we do that now. And so all of a sudden we can win 2-1 and 3-2. And tonight it was a little bit bigger. But
right now with the division the way it is, are you looking at the standings at all? Can you kind of pay attention to what's going on there, or you just kind of nose to the grindstone?
Yeah, we're aware, of course. You look at the standings. But I think it's important we continue to look up. There's no time to be satisfied with how things are. We put ourselves in a good position. We know that. But we want to finish as high as we can. And I think that's good preparation for hopefully playoff games if we do that.
You had a good run of late where you put some distance between yourselves and other teams. But with 5 of the last 6 being on the road, did you look at tonight as an important 2 points?
We've been winning on the road for a while now. I mean, I think even if you looked at the schedule after Christmas, you'd say, wow, that's a lot of road games. And we're going to have to find a way to get it done. And I think it started with that California trip where we get 5 out of 6 points. And we've shown we can win the road. So, yeah, I mean, we want to win tonight. And it was disappointing how we came out the first 2 periods because it's an opportunity to put 2 points on the board against a team we should probably beat. But regardless of the result tonight, we would feel pretty good about our chances.
You're a week away from potentially getting a few more guys back. Have you looked at roster construction, in the next couple of weeks, how you're going to manage the lines or anything yet?
Yeah, of course. We've thrown some things around. Certainly not going to come out with that now, but
because you're looking at a pretty stacked roster potentially in another week.
Well, we're going to have some good options, and we really like the group we have. I mean, they've played well, they played hard, and we're going to need depth if we think we're going to do anything at all. We're going to need depth. We're going to need competition. That's how you go far. So that's exciting, and we just got to take care of business here the next week or 2.
Fortin and Forsling, any update on them?
Hopefully they'll be back soon. They're progressing. We'd like to get them back. That's about all I can say.
Because I know you said Forsling, you were hoping a couple of weeks ago, and it just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, and that's why it's important for me anyway. I don't want to put timelines on it because we don't know. It's a progression, and sometimes it gets better, and sometimes it doesn't, and that's with all injuries. We have to take it day by day, and when they're ready, they'll go in, but not a second earlier.